YouTube and social media, peep this out, guys. It's E&K back again with another one for you. Here at a Taco Bell test location in Irvine, California to take a look at a brand new item they've got on the menu that may just see a national release if things go well. That's right, guys. Your eyes don't deceive you. They're actually testing fries over here at Taco Bell right now, and they look to definitely be loaded with all the Taco Bell goodness that we know and love in something that I like to think is kind of like their version of Mexican chili fries. And real fast, let me send a special shout out over to Chew Boom and Mike Weiss for breaking the news on this one taking place here in Southern California. And being that Irvine is about 40 minutes from where I live, I definitely had to swing on down and check this out. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Before I take that first bite to give you my thoughts like I always do, let's get right up on it first and see what these loaded fries are all about. Let's peep this out. Welcome to the after party, or is it the pregame show, since Taco Bell hasn't quite gone national with their all-new Loaded Fries BellGrande, and I sure hope they do, guys, because these fries over here at Taco Bell sure do look pretty crispy. They're definitely seasoned up, and of course you've got all the Taco Bell goodness that you know and love, all of the meat, the sour cream, the Nacho Cheese Sauce, the diced tomatoes, all that good stuff in there, all on top of what looks like some pretty nicely seasoned fries. Now, since this is the BellGrande version, of course there's going to be just a lot more fries and a lot more of the toppings, but you can get a Supreme version, which is just a smaller portion of it for about $1 less. But I gotta say, the presentation does look pretty fantastic, and these are currently in test over here in Irvine, California. Let me do one more flyby on this one for you guys, because the seasoning on these fries is pretty insane looking. It looks absolutely fantastic. There are some of these fries here that are extremely coated, like these two coming up right over here, and I'm thinking it's all gonna play pretty nicely with all the meaty, cheesy, gooey goodness that this one has to offer. So there you go, the Loaded Fries BellGrande in test over here at Taco Bell in Irvine. Let's peep out this flavor. All right, right off the bat, let me just tell you, this is definitely Taco Bell through and through. The aroma that I'm getting right now is all the familiar stuff that we already know, from the beef to the nacho cheese. Everything smells very familiar, but I do have to say, it's a very heavy potato smell at the same time. Let me give one of their new fries a shot first, just to see what we're working with. You know, judging by the seasoning, I thought this might be a little bit more Cajun, maybe a little bit spiciness to it there, but it's kind of sweet. They're not super crispy, primarily because of all the hot gooiness on the top there, but I do have to say the seasoning is adding just a little bit of saltiness, a little bit of sweetness. It's actually a lot of dense potatoey goodness on the inside, and the length of each of these fries is pretty even across the board too, so not bad there. All right, let me get a little bit of everything on this fork here, all the goodness that we already know from Taco Bell. Here we go, the brand new Mexican chili fries, aka the Loaded Fries BellGrande over here at Taco Bell. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of an order of chili fries by far, just with a little bit of Taco Bell kick to it there. I do have to say the thickness of the fries, though, really does add something to the mix there, and the type of seasoning that they're using on this one, like I said, it's a little sweet, is really adding a little bit to the beef, believe it or not. The sweetness that you're getting from that, and then the flavor of the beef itself, for some reason, is standing out to me more than anything else. Naturally, it's followed immediately with the sour cream, and then of course the cheese for me. And since the amount of potato in the inside of these fries is pretty thick, overall it's a very hearty bite. Pretty tasty. Did you ever think you'd see the day when Taco Bell would serve a lot of their familiar ingredients on top of some semi-crispy French fries? Well, if this one goes national, you definitely will. It's the thickness of the fries that easily make this. Yeah, definitely. On top of the tastiness that Taco Bell is anyway, at least to me. One more shot of the seasoning in the outside of these fries with a light crispness and a little bit of sweetness to go with a nice decent amount of potato on the inside. Not bad at all. And if you're a Taco Bell fan, you'll have that much more to love, especially if you get the BellGrande version of these new loaded fries. Well, some pretty interesting yet familiar flavors on this one, guys. All of the ingredients that you already know from Taco Bell, like you've heard me say throughout this review, are going to be exactly what you know. The only difference is that what's under it is not the tortilla chips that you expect. And with that said, replacing those tortilla chips with actual French fries, their version of them over here, is really the thing that really sets this one apart, obviously. So the real question here is, what do these fries actually bring to the quote-unquote after party? Well, they bring a lot of meatiness on their own for sure, with a decent amount of potato on the inside of each of them, especially in the BellGrande version, and they've got just enough crispness to hold their composure with all of the gooiness that's on the top there, aside from a little bit of sweetness too. So while it all does mix together pretty well, as all Taco Bell food usually does as you're eating it there's just a lot of quantity that you're going to get there, and it's very satisfying with each bite. So on that bomb sexy fear face scale of 1 to 10, the Loaded Fries BellGrande testing here at Taco Bell in Irvine, California is going to get an easy 9 out of 10. It's Taco Bell goodness on top of some pretty potatoey French fries that doesn't really have me missing the tortilla chips too much, but on the real, if If you add beans to this is straight out Mexican chili fries through and through. But of course, that's just my humble opinion as always. If any of my local peeps have been down to the Irvine area and you've given these loaded fries a shot over here at Taco Bell, drop a comment down below and let me know what you thought. Did they remind you of chili fries like they did me? And would you like to see these go national? Very curious to hear your thoughts on this one. And that's it for now, gang. This is E&K closing out another episode of Peep This Out here at Taco Bell in Irvine, California, taking a look at the test only at the moment, Loaded Fries BellGrande. Some pretty tasty Taco Bell goodness. Guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell down below next to my channel name so you can be notified when new reviews drop, along with checking me out over at peepthisoutreviews.com. And keep in touch with me at all the addresses that you see right above me, because after all, this is Peep This Out, baby. You know how we do. We'll definitely talk to you next time. Stay frosty. Not a bad portion size for $2. I would definitely love to see this one go national. All right, guys, until the next review, I'll talk to you soon.